Solomon from Open Gym, Stephen X the Truth, aka Sensei X, holding it down on behalf of Nation Boy, Open Gym USA. We got another artist here right now. We're going to go ahead and give him a chance to introduce himself. Why don't you go ahead and tell the people who you are for a long time?
What's up, man? My name's Headband. I'm from Southern Maryland.
Southern Maryland, word. So, name Headband. I know a lot of times artists got like a meaning or significance behind their name. Before we get into the real meat of everything we're going to talk about, what is it that Headband means for you personally?
Actually, a couple different meanings to Headband. So one was when it first started, it was the rings of Saturn, you know, kind of like going around your head type deal, you know. But as I evolved as an artist, it kind of became the band that was in my head because, you know, like I started out with a couple different people, you know, making music with me. And they all kind of dropped off, and I was forced to, you know, learn everything myself. Exactly.
Word. I like that.
So that's you know, it pretty much just is stuck. You know, I tried to change my name a bunch of times. I said I didn't like it, but you know, sometimes destiny just picks who you are.
I feel like, especially with that meaning, you have to be able to go with that because that's such a clever. I never would have thought that. Especially the second one is super clever because it's like one of the best play on words you can have as an artist. And that's one of the things that I personally highlight every time when I'm looking for something different. I like that introduction for your identity, bro. That's something that's really clever, really unique. I personally enjoyed that. So for you, who do you do your music for? Like a lot of times artists have somebody in mind that they want to do it for. Sometimes it's the ladies, sometimes it's the fellas, it's a mixture in between. So for you personally, who do you do your music for?
Well, I do my music for people who say I'm tired of rap. You know, I do my music for people who kind of feel trapped in their mind and want to explore. You know, I kind of like put that door there. You know, I open the door up. And I try to open people up to new things in my songs, you know. I try to think of things that people don't usually think of, and I put it in my songs, you know, to try and tell people that, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times there's a stigma against, you know, a lot of different things, especially in the black community, like, you know, emotions, mental illness, things like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wanna let people know that it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, express your emotions. Like, you know, you're not a bitch for it, and you know what I'm saying, to express your you know, if you have like some sort of like mental illness, you're going through some mental illnesses, you know, I like to tell people that, you know, that's okay too, because a lot of people try to make you think like you're just an unsalvageable person, you know, because you have these issues, you know what I'm saying, so that's what I do my music for.
So, with your message and your idea of wanting to speak to the introverts and getting them to come out of their shell, what do you say is some of the qualities, some of the attributes that really help you to stand out from all of your peers? So like if Headband is on a set with 20 other dudes that sound just like Headband or something similar to Headband, what makes you stand out from the rest of them?
Alright, so the first thing is nobody can ever sound like Headband.
Okay.
Number one, actually no, that was number one. Alright, so number two, moving on. Headband, that's me. I use a lot of different genres in my music. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like pick up a lot of different things, not just from hip hop. You know, I listen to fucking Bon Jovi. I listen to deathcore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I listen to techno. You know, but all these things I draw in and, you know, I apply to my music, which is, you know, primarily rap music. But I feel like that's something that rap music needs because, you know, a lot of it is the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? And in order to sound out,
very cyclical.
right. And in order to stand out, I like to take elements from all different kinds of music and put it into my music. You know what I'm saying? My music being rap music is actually kind of important because rap music kind of doesn't switch up a lot. You know, a lot of black people are like, oh, I don't listen to this, I don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to compress it into a way to where it's like, okay, you don't know you're getting this, you don't know you're getting deathcore, you don't know you're getting, you know what I'm saying, country, but I'm putting it all in there and it sounds different. You know what I'm saying?
So thinking about who your target audience is and some of the things that you do as an MC to stand out, success is really something that you make your own in 2019, whether it's with mainstream success, having a label be like the machine that pushes you, or if you're independent and you have partnerships. What is your idea of success? What does that model look like for you as an individual?
Well, see, everybody wants to go mainstream. I mean, that's where the money is, right?
Facts.
You know, so I mean, eventually, sure, you know, that's my goal. But I've been making music since I was 12 years old.
Okay.
And you know, all I've ever wanted to do with my music is reach people. You feel me?
Currently, don't need
27.
That's 15 years. It's a long time.
Yeah,
It's
so,
a long time. It's a good bit of time.
Yeah, you know, a little bit. So, so my underlying reason for making music is I want to reach people. You know, I have something to say, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there who's not spoken for. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who, you know, feel like nobody hears them. You know, nobody understands what they're going through on a day-to-day. And I'm here to tell those people that I hear you, and that, you know what I'm saying, if you allow me, I'll be your voice. You feel me? So that's pretty much my goal. I mean, I love music, so my main thing is to make money so that I can make music, so I can make money, so I can keep making music. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
So basically.
Right. So you know, that's my goal. And if you know what, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, if I don't ever hit big, that's cool. If I make enough money to sustain myself to keep making music, bro, I will consider myself as I've made it. You feel me? Like, that's my definition of made it.
That was to the point that I made at the beginning when I said in 2019, it's not always about having the super major deal with all the accolades and all the fancy stuff that come along with that. You know, it's about making it your own.
Yeah, music industry changed a little bit past 10 years. You know.
Yeah. Internet is just pretty much broken the mold, broken all the rules, and having us rewritten everything about it.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
So, thinking about your success and thinking about who you do it for, some of the things that make you stand out. Who are some of the people, some of the artists that help you? It doesn't even have to be music related, but just in general, who are some of your influences for your creativity?
Yeah. I mean, you threw like, oh, they don't have to be music related. That opened up a whole different thing.
Because sometimes, even if you make music, you find inspirations to other things. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah, I feel it, man. Well, I mean, I don't know. If we get on that, that'll be too broad. So I'm gonna keep it to music artists. But so I got 3 of my main influences. One, XXXTentacion. Absolutely, rest in peace. I mean, because this dude revolutionized the way we think about rap music. He was actually closer to my goal, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, bringing different genres into rap music, you know what I'm saying. Number 2 would be Kanye West, old Kanye West, black Kanye West. Because you know, this dude went out of his way to, you know, he is a rapper. He's just like me. He's a rapper who makes his own beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, this dude went out the way to innovate the whole creative process of making a rap song and making it more than just, you know, just a couple lines on on a track. You know what I'm saying? A Hot 16 or whatever. You know. And I mean, I really appreciate him for doing that when he was doing it. But anyway, third is John Metz. Now, you might not have heard of John Metz, but he's a vocalist from a metal band. And the reason why I like this dude is his legacy. Because this dude consistently made music. When he first came out, he was trash. I mean, I'm one of his biggest fans, and he was trash. You know what I'm saying? But he kept making music. You know what I'm saying? He kept it consistent.
It's the improvement.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? To be able to watch this dude grow from somebody who I personally think is trash to somebody who is now my favorite metal vocalist.
That's something. That's
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that inspires me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that should inspire everyone else. Because when we first start out, we all trash. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like when you first pick up when you first pick up a guitar, I'm saying you're not gonna know shit. You feel me? That actually embodies the fact that we all gotta start somewhere. You feel me? And to see this dude grow to be a legend, that inspires me.
Exactly. I like that. So it's like you come from nothing and then you turn it into something which, at the essence of what creativity is. I think that's really what defines it as a whole. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Shout out DGD. Shout out Blue Swan Records.
Indeed. And thinking about your reasoning for doing, your audience, your influences, you know, how all those things come together and bring you to who you are. The last question I have for you, I put this in here because I think it's important for artists to explain this to the people who don't necessarily do anything creatively speaking.
Yeah.
What is art giving you? Why is it that you are a part of this? What has it taught you through experiences? What lessons have you gained from it?
So, to me, art is expressing something that you have inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting it out in the physical world. You know, it's basically expressing your emotions. It's channeling your emotions. So it's like anything that you have to say, anything that you feel, anything that you've been through, you know, any kind of thing. Whether you're a painter, whether you're a writer, whether you're a sculptor, or anything, any kind of art you make kind of emulates that emotion. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like art, well, to be completely honest, art in general saved my soul. Because, you know, I feel like if I hadn't been able to talk about the dark times in my life, I probably would have never gone through them. You know, I've had moments where, you know, I tried to write happy songs, and when I was sad to try and mask up the dark parts of my life, and it just didn't work out because that's not what I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I actually had somebody told me that I always write songs about, you know, bad times and not the calm after the storm. But, you know, sometimes the storm is the part that you feel the most. You know what I'm saying? So I try to use art as a way to purge those things, you know what I'm saying, from me, so that I can live a better life. You know what I'm saying? And so that other people around me who listen to it, who may be going through the same thing, can you know what I'm saying, take from me and learn the lessons that I've already learned, so they don't have to suffer how I suffer. And that's why art is so important to me.
I feel that one, bro. I feel that one, man. So, before we wrap up, because we're pretty much at the end of our Q&A, could you tell the people where they can find you, social media, any type of digital music platform that you're on? Would you go ahead and drop that for the people real quick?
Yeah, man, my name is Headband with 2 H's. That's 2 H's, so it's like H, and then you type the word headband, so it's like H headband. You can find that on Instagram, you can find that on Spotify, Facebook, Google Play, Apple Music, and Bandcamp. And what was the other thing you said? I think that was it. I think that was it. All right, man.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
Stuff, man.
Yeah.